Aloha and welcome back to Day 2 of Pacifico's Chicago World Paddle Challenge, presented by Starboard and in association with Maui Gym.
We're here in Chicago at the right lakeside, and just did the race yesterday and getting ready for the long distance today.
Well, we are here in Chicago for the Stand-Up World Series. This has been an amazing event so far. We've had some really fun racing, a lot of sprint work, and today is the long distance.
We're about to get underway with the long distance race of this World Series event here in the heart of Chicago, as the world's best prepare to do battle for the crown and for vital ranking points on the 2012 series.
I think this is going to be an interesting course. We're going to be starting, right in front of the event site and going around this point, going around and basically going right in front of the skyline and doing 2 laps of that. And that will add up to about 5 miles, probably even a little longer, you never know. So it's going to make some really fun racing.
Despite the dramatic backdrop, the intense battling for position becomes the focus, as the world's best put it all on the line here in Chicago, with 1 Connor Baxter and 2 Kai Lenny from day 1, once again fighting for pole position. In the end, it is Kai Lenny who pulls through on the final leg of the race, clinching the long distance win.
Kai Lenny making his way up the chute for a first place finish. Connor Baxter, Slater Trout, second and third.
That was hard. It was hard because it's weird. The wind was going one way, but the swells were kind of going up. So we were able to kind of catch swells up to the top buoy, and the end was the hardest because anytime you try to break away from Connor or stay in front is like, it's a mission. And luckily, I kind of broke it in the end, but any longer, I don't know how much longer I could have held it.
Kind of distance races we've all had. Connor, Kai, me, and Ryan. We're just our boards are probably banged up. We were slapping paddles, slapping rails, swapping words. We're best friends when we're on the beach, but we're on the water, we're enemies. And man, it was crazy. Congrats to Kai. He pulled it away up there at the end. Connor for pulling us for a while. But talk about exciting racing. That's as exciting as it gets right there.
Meaning that a tiebreak has developed between the sprint winner Connor Baxter and 2 times world SUP surfing champion Kai Lenny. It is going to come down to a tiebreaker to decide who will walk away with the 2012 title here in Chicago. As both athletes fire off the start, they dig deep for everything they've got to finish first. But in the end, a strong surge by Kai Lenny early on proves enough for him to overtake Connor and maintain his lead across the finish line to secure the much-deserved win here at Pacifico's Chicago World Paddle Challenge, presented by Starboard.
Yeah, same thing. Just had that same course, so felt good, and yeah, he just got the whole shot. And once you get in front, like right in the beginning, it's kind of hard to pass, He's got short little legs, but try my hardest, and it is what it is.
Well, had a okay start. Knew Connor was gonna be fast off the line since he has longer legs and is able to get that extra little push. So, it's like the only way to try to keep up with him is to almost crouch down the paddle and get as many strokes in as you can, because I mean, he's the best at that. And that was probably the hardest race of them all, because I'm not used to just sprinting all out like that. And it was like, it was a lot of fun, and it was an honor to paddle with him because he's the fastest guy in the world right now, I think. So to come up on top on this one felt good.
Matt Leonard from Chicago wins the leading local athlete award, while in the women's division, Annabelle Anderson from New Zealand once again dominates to secure the win here in Chicago, following on from her wins at Stop 1 and Stop 3 in Fiji and France respectively. That's it for us from the beautiful city of Chicago, as we head out to Varberg, Sweden next week for the Bet Safe Paddle Challenge from the 14th to the 15th of July. Stay tuned to StandOutWorldSeries.com for the latest news, highlights, and standings from the Standout World Series. Aloha!